Hey, Salsify team, this is Chris with NewBreed and a quick overview video of how your new master template in HubSpot works. So all the new pages that we just launched actually rely on one single template, which is pretty cool. And we've set it up using a library of modules with a flex column so that really you can make any kind of page you want just leveraging a single template, which is pretty slick. Disclaimer that there are some pages, legacy pages, that don't utilize the master template. There are also some dynamic pages like the blog, which don't use the master template. But pretty much all your actual pages in this new style will use this one template. So first I'm going to explain how it works a little bit and then how you can use it. So if you go into the Design Manager in HubSpot, everything is now contained in this single Salsify 2019 folder. Here are all the templates that are currently in play. Again, some of these were rolled over from previous projects, and some, like the blog and Resource Center, are dynamic. However, pretty much all 30 of our new pages leverage this new master template you see here. So I won't step through all these for sake of keeping the video short, but here's the module library that we have at our disposal for these new pages. I guess the only other thing to point out here is obviously the master template does include our new mega header and our new footer, so that every single page on the site is using those common elements. And then everything else is contained in a flexible column, meaning that at the page level, you can add, remove, or change the order of modules as you see fit. I guess the only thing I'll point out while we're here too is you will see that this master template does include a couple of HTML files in the head. All those do is, well, sets a little flash-in thing to fix it on Firefox, but more importantly, this is how we're loading the CSS globally. Actually not using this feature yet, but you can set site variables across the site if you so choose. So enough about that. I just want to explain where in the Design Manager this master template lived and where its corresponding modules lived. But let's get over to how you're going to actually stand up a new page using this thing. So you're going to go to website pages, which is contained from marketing, website pages. Going forward, we haven't done this yet, but we are going to try to leverage that same master template for all landing pages as well. So you can choose create web page. A lot of templates in this portal at this point, so you could browse through, but easier is just to type the word master, and it's this one here, a UT3 master template. So I'm going to name this video test, delete it after. So here we go. We got HubSpot's preview of the page here. Within settings, I can control the title and the URL and all that stuff. But what I want to focus on is how we actually create new pages. So at edit module, you can literally browse to it, and anyone that's not locked, this is a global module, you can edit the page level. We have other videos on this, so I won't get too far into that. But how you can actually customize this template for your needs. So by default, it loads in all the module types that were currently in use on the site. There are some more kind of waiting in the wings that we haven't added to master template yet, but these are all the ones that are currently available and used on the site. So you could certainly just start with the master template and then just spend some time deleting modules you don't need. Not overly time consuming, but maybe not what you want every time. To change the order, you literally just drag it up or down. Pretty cool. So this is a fine way to start. You could just create an instance of this, delete everything out, and change the order. That's a little time consuming. So what I've done is also created a version in drafts that only has a single module, so you can kind of start from the ground up instead of reverse. I'll also point out here it still does show the header and the footer. They're just locked, so they don't do anything, but they are present on the template. And then inside this flexible column, we have full control of what modules and what order. So what I think is going to be more helpful and you're going to use more often, go ahead and just delete this. I've created a template that's just the hero. It's probably one of the modules you're going to use most often. Of course, you could delete it. But what's going to be easiest to use this template is go into your drafts, search for this particular draft, and then hit clone. Now it's the same thing I showed you before, but now if we click into our module list, there's just this one. So I can start to add the ones I want. So important thing here, you can add any module in HubSpot, but the modules designed for this U3T master template all start with the naming convention U3M. So if you search for U3M, here's all the officially supported modules that we built for this. So you're going to search by U3M, and then let's say, oh, what do I want? Maybe I want some quote cards. Add those in. Preview changes to my quote cards. Maybe I want to add some alternating content. And all the ones that start with these prefix U3M will work. There it is. Maybe I want one more of the section intro before that. And make sure you're using the U3M versions. And there we go. This front-end preview works pretty good. Here's all the module types I just added. This is another video, but some of these are repeaters. So like by default, the alternating content is just going to have one, but I can add more sections within that module. Now, sure enough, I have two. So cool. That's how you add. Removing is very simple. You just click this. It will give you a prompt in case you did it by accident. And then to reorder, maybe I want the section intro above the alternating content. Literally just drag it above. I'll see that preview. Here it is. It's really that easy. So again, to recap, I think the easiest way for you guys to stand up a new page is to go into marketing, website, web pages, and then search for that particular master template hero only. Thanks.